So I haven't posted a video on this channel since the last one was 4 months ago, 7 months ago, before that 9 months ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos in the last year. Now, yes, I've had a little bit going on with my surgery and everything, but I have been spending the last few months kind of not doing very much, sitting at home. I know that one of the big things that I love to do is to make videos. It makes me feel fulfilled, kind of expresses my creativity a little bit, and to be honest, right now for me it's a really good distraction as well. Now, I wanted to make a new channel trailer for this channel, so I thought I'd go out and film a new channel trailer today, but also to make a video that I can put on the channel as like a regular video. I thought I'd film the process of making the channel trailer, if that makes sense. The channel trailer is just that kind of short 1-minute trailer for the channel. It's the way for me to tell you what the channel's about, what goes on it. And so I thought I'd bring you along with me and show you what it takes for me to film the channel trailer for this channel, which will hopefully then give me a bit of a kick up the bum to start getting back out there and making some more videos again. So in my camera backpack, got my trusty old Canon. I just got a little lens on it today. This is my I don't want to be seen out there filming stuff lens. Microphone, couple of batteries, my digital audio recorder, microphone, reading glasses because, you know, old man. So if you're like me and you are a little bit of an introvert, you may be wondering, well then why have a YouTube channel in the first place? Surely expressing yourself and talking about yourself and showing the things that you do to the public, the very public internet, is the complete opposite of what introverts do. But I think like anything, there's obviously a scale. Some people have that very shy, quiet, wanting to very much keep themselves to themselves introversion, and some less so, I guess, like me. But the commonality, I think, for us all is that we do seek quiet, we do like our own space. Solitude is really important to us as well. We just like that sort of peacefulness and quiet in life. We're not stimulated by external things, we're stimulated by the things that we can create, I suppose, in our own minds. See, quiet place. This is, again, introverts like me like quiet places. So I've come down, this is Faulkner Park here in Melbourne. It's just a really beautiful place to come and do a bit of walking. I run around here sometimes as well, but also today, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a nice quiet place to do some filming as well. Because, yeah, I guess the small extrovert in me wants to film something and wants to make something to put on the internet, but the introvert in me hates the idea of it. Sometimes the street just talks to you, doesn't it? You're right, street, it doesn't matter. Most of it's in my head. So I found this bench here. Look, there's no one around. No one either side, just this nice quiet bench in the middle of nowhere. My only problem is it's on a path, so there will be people walking past. Like I can already see someone up the end here who's walking, who's going to come past here. So no, this won't do actually. This will absolutely not do. What I thought was a nice quiet bench in the middle of nowhere is actually on this main walking path. So no, I'm going to bail on that one. Okay, I've just taken a couple of thumbnail pictures for this video, and I used this big tree behind me. I kind of wedged my camera or my phone in here. I just take the thumbnails on this phone that I'm filming on at the moment. I'll put a couple of them up on the screen so you can see them. It's always a big relief as a YouTuber to get the thumbnail done, because the thumbnail is obviously such a key part of the video. Hopefully those ones work out. I'll see when I get home and edit them. Okay, I found this log just here. I'll maybe sit on this log and say stuff. All right, so I've just finished filming some of the pieces on this camera. They're kind of the introduction pieces. I filmed a few versions of them. There were some dogs barking in the background and stuff like that, which just helps add to the ambience. All right, for this next shot, I've just got my camera set up here on this kind of picnic table. So there's the camera. I'm just sitting here on the bench. Backdrop's quite nice. There's also not many people around. I've done YouTube since 2016 and I feel really comfortable talking to a camera. But I feel really uncomfortable talking when other people are listening. That for me, that's the hardest thing for me, I think, as an introvert, is thinking that other people are listening to what I'm saying when I'm saying it. I worry that they think I'm an idiot, or I'm talking rubbish, or I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm this big imposter who shouldn't be in the position that I'm in. I found this little hut. I think it's like a pavilion for the cricket oval, and I'm just reviewing some of the footage. Did about 2 or 3 takes here, but I'm quite happy with it, but we'll see how it turns out. All right, so I've just finished recording the end of the video, which I actually was going to do at home, but then I thought I'll be braver and do it when I'm out here in the park. There was one point when some dogs came up behind and they were barking. That's quite funny. I might leave that in if I want the end to be a bit funnier. I've been here for about an hour and I feel my confidence levels have gone up again. So this is really good for me. It reminds me that even though I sometimes dread going out and doing these things in public, the moment I start, I realise that I enjoy it so much and I like making this video, so it's good for me to come out here and do it. Sometimes you just need to get yourself like that first step over the threshold of your house, and then get on the tram and then set up your camera and then start talking. And it's like you wouldn't climb Everest in one day. You got to camp 1, then back again, and camp 1 and camp 2 and back again. You acclimatise and you take steps as you go along the way. So I need to remember that. This is my Everest. Okay, I'm going to go back and edit this now. So it's the next day and I'm just sitting here in my office now editing the video. I've actually changed it quite a lot from what I originally had planned out in my head. So the script that I wrote and all the filming that you saw me do in the park, I probably cut out about half of that actually. There's this one scene here when I was walking through the park. Yeah, this one when I was sitting down at the table, and this one when I was at the pavilion. I'm not going to use any of those. I've also been recording a couple of voiceovers, which I just do here at home, just like straight into the camera. I'll just tidy it up a little bit and then I'll be ready to publish, which, to be honest, for me is one of the scariest parts of this whole process. But the thing that I keep reminding myself is once I release that video, it's out of my control. I've done all the work I can and I don't control how the viewers, how people like yourselves react to it. I sort of hand over the baton to you at that point and you run with it from there. So yeah, I'm ready to hand over the baton. Well, I'm not ready, but I'm going to hand over the baton in a second, and then that'll be another video done. I think there's quite a common misconception that everybody who creates content for the internet inherently has to be some kind of massive extrovert, just a big flamboyant character. I don't think that's the case at all. I mean, I think there are plenty of introverted people, me included, who see the internet, social media, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it is, but see that outlet as literally that, as an outlet, as a way of having our voices heard. I think the key thing here is just not to put labels on ourselves and labels on each other. I mean, if you feel introverted one day and extroverted the next, then lean into it. I think it's good to flip between the two sometimes and experiment a little bit, because in that way, sometimes it's a bit risky, but within risk, I think as humans, sometimes we find a lot of reward as well. So I will challenge myself to be less introverted and embrace my extroverted side a little bit more. Keep making these videos on YouTube. And if you're interested in knowing how the channel trailer that I've been working on in this video turned out, well, I'm going to include it now at the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. And here is my new YouTube channel trailer. Enjoy. 4 months ago, I was told that I had a brain tumour which would need removing. The surgery went well, but the experience changed me. My physical strength was low, I wasn't allowed to fly planes anymore, I couldn't travel. The active and adventurous person that I used to be was gone. But if that isn't enough, next year, I turn 50. So here I am, a recovering brain surgery patient, slowly getting stronger every day, but also facing the big question in my life right now, which is, what next? So as I approach a half century on this planet, instead of wallowing in my own self-doubt and pity, I'm going to be using this channel to share stories from my life as I go from brain surgery patient facing a mini midlife crisis to, well, wherever this next chapter takes me. This isn't a quest to find the old me. This is my opportunity to write a new chapter for myself. This is like a chapter 2 in my life and a chapter 2 for this YouTube channel as well. So I'll be sharing stories of my travels, how I'm trying to live a fuller life, the fun, sometimes silly, hopefully happy things I'm pushing myself to do to fully appreciate this second chance at life that I've very fortunately been given. So I'm really grateful and very lucky to be able to leave the old version of me behind, to pick up the book of me and literally start writing a new chapter, a chapter 2 in my life, which I'm really excited about. And I'd love to have you along on the journey with me as well. So click on this subscribe button, join me as I navigate this new path, and let's see where we end up.